To Arcturian transmission, quantum timeline alchemy, ancestral healing, destiny recode, and the art of living from the future now. PNL, biodecoding, numerology, Arcturian and Buddhist philosophy, Christic unity consciousness, beloved luminous being. The corridor opens in sapphire, emerald and rose gold. Memory fields swirl like gentle auroras around the heart. Your timeline listens to voice, breath, and vow. The temple within your chest turns into a console of living light. The past softens, the present brightens. The future steps forward and holds your hand. Coherence rewrites chronology. Love edits the script without violence. Grace becomes structure. 1. The principle of timeline alchemy. Timeline alchemy is the skill of reorganizing memory and meaning so that physiology and destiny align. The nervous system stores experiences as images, sounds, sensations, and vows. Change the arrangement and energy circulation changes. Change the circulation and behavior changes. Change the behavior and outcomes change. The field responds to clarity, not force. The Arcturian current offers a precise sequence: presence, blessing, choice, action, integration. The spiral repeats until softness lives inside your bones. Presence anchors breath and posture, spine long, jaw soft, belly receptive. Blessing releases shame and blame. The old version receives dignity. Choice installs a clean vow. The new pattern becomes a living agreement. Action moves the body and voice accordingly. Calendars, messages, and money flows reflect the vow. Integration seals the work with ritual, rest, and gratitude. The body trusts what you repeat. The timeline obeys the most coherent signal. Nabarasaka 2, PNL Protocol. The triple loop recode. Create an internal editing room that rewires memory without erasing wisdom. 1. Loop 1, stabilize state. Breathe 3 to 6 to 9. Inhale 3. Hold 6, exhale 9, shoulders melt, crown lengthens, whisper inside the sternum. I am safe in this rewrite. Anchor with thumb and middle finger. 2. Loop 2, reshoot the scene. Find one memory that still drains energy. See it as a film playing on a screen. Lower brightness, reduce volume, move it 2 meters away, add a soft sapphire frame. Bring your future self into the scene with kind eyes and slow breath. Change 3 elements. Posture upright. Voice clear. Exit strategy ready. Freeze the frame when dignity appears. Save the new still image as a cover photo for that memory folder. 3. Loop 3. Install the new reflex. Build a future rehearsal where a similar situation appears. Step into the body. Speak one sentence in clean power. I choose rest now. I will respond tomorrow at 10 cows. My rate reflects the value and care. Press your anchor. Breathe once more 3 to 6 and 9. File name in your inner archive. Scene title, date, new vow. Repeat the 3 loops for 3 days. The nervous system adopts the update as the default template. Director 3, biodecoding map, ancestral imprints in tissues. The body translates family vows into posture and chemistry. Listen with kindness. Liver and eyes. Stories of injustice and unseen efforts. Practice slow twists and gentle eye softening. Affirmation. I transform anger into clean action. Pancreas and stomach. Fear of scarcity and rushed meals. Ritual. Eat 1 meal in silence daily. Affirmation. Life nourishes me at a humane pace. A lower back and hips. Burden of carrying others. Practice knees to chest and rocking. Affirmation. I carry only what I vowed with love. Throat and jaw. Contracts of silence or over-explanation. Practice humming and jaw release. Affirmation. My word is clean and kind. Skin. Porous boundaries across generations. Ritual. Sea salt bath or foot soak. Affirmation. My membrane filters with wisdom. Symptoms become teachers, not enemies. Micro adjustments in routine produce macro shifts in fate. Nakarto 4. Numerology keys for timeline work. Numbers calibrate focus and rhythm. 1. Leadership of narrative. Daily line. I author my timeline. 2. Gentleness with the inner child. I soothe and include. 3. Expression and rescripting. I rewrite with joy. Structure that protects peace. I schedule what I love. 5. Change and grace. I adapt without self-betrayal. Beam 6. Heart stewardship. I love with edges. 7. Depth and study. I contemplate and refine. 8. Reciprocity and wealth hygiene. I receive and circulate. 9. Completion and blessing. I close cycles with gratitude. 11. Intuitive portal. I trust subtle alignment. 22. Master builder. I design systems that last. 33. Christic service. I serve without self-erasure. Choose a number as a daily seal. Write it on the wrist and breathe 3, 6 to 9. The body learns the rhythm of that key. Nursery 5. Buddhist clarity with Arcturian precision. Dependent origination states that experiences arise from conditions. Change conditions and new experiences appear. Emptiness means freedom to reconfigure. The Arcturian lattice adds fractal order so that reconfiguration respects coherence. Christic unity saturates the process with tenderness. No part of you becomes enemy. The old you receives respect. The new you receives oxygen. The field trusts gentleness more than force. 6. Christic heart attunement for time. Healing hands on heart. Breath slow. Visualize a rose gold cross of light inside the chest, radiating to every memory. Whisper. I keep the wisdom and release the weight. I align chronology with love. Feel a subtle warmth in the back of the heart. Allow the warmth to migrate through the spine. See a gentle river carrying outdated vows to a bright ocean. The body exhales. The timeline smiles. 7. 3 everyday stories of timeline alchemy. Story 1. Alma repeated a pattern of overworking on weekends because her family praised sacrifice. Her lower back ached and joy shrank. She performed the triple loop recode with a scene of a childhood Sunday where she cleaned alone. She added support figures in the reshoot and a timer bell in the kitchen. The new vow became, Sundays nourish creativity and rest. She blocked 3 hours for art and turned off notifications. After 4 weeks, the ache eased, her smile returned, and a small sales wave arrived from a painting series completed during those Sundays. Story 2. Dario feared visibility. He remembered a school moment where he stumbled while presenting. He reshot the scene with his future self standing behind him. Jaw relaxed, breath deep, sentence pace slower. He installed a pre-talk ritual and a clear starting line. His next presentation landed with steadiness. 2 collaborations unfolded. The timeline welcomed his voice. Story 3. Kira carried a scarcity story from her grandparents. She kept small emergency stashes and refused to invest in tools that would multiply her work. She created an ancestral altar with water and grain, blessed their survival wisdom, and returned the fear. She wrote, I invest calmly in systems that free time. On a card, within 1 season, she upgraded her workflow and found that abundance felt like clean currents rather than frantic waves. 8. Ancestral altar and waterline ritual. Tools. Candle, clear bowl of water, a small pinch of salt, a photo or symbolic object. Steps. 1. Ground through the soles of the feet. 2. Light the candle and breathe. 3 to 6, 9. 3. Speak slowly. I honor the strength and love I received. I return burdens and fears that are not mine. I keep the wisdom and the song. 4. Add the salt to the water and stir clockwise 9 times. 5. Visualize threads of anxiety dissolving into the bowl. 6. Seal with the sign of infinity drawn over the water with the fingertip. 7. Thank the lineages and pour the water into earth or a plant. The room changes temperature, the chest expands, the night sleeps deeper. 9. 4-gate breath with eye positioning. Breath directs electricity and eye position steers memory networks. Gate 1. Crown to tailbone. Inhale sensing length. Gate 2. Left shoulder to right hip. Exhale sensing diagonal ease. Gate 3. Right shoulder to left hip. Inhale sensing diagonal order. Gate 4. Front body to back body. Exhale sensing support. Eye position. For past scenes, eyes look gently down and to the left for a moment, then return to center. For future rehearsal, eyes lift softly above horizon, then return to center. No strain, only kindness. Repeat for 3 minutes before timeline work. The field stabilizes. Nato 10. Quantum journal lines without questions. Write as declarations and completed sentences. Today, I honor 3 resources that already exist. My body remembers safety with slow breath and warm hands. I complete 1 loop that remained pending and bless the lesson. I welcome support and choose clean reciprocity. I carry forward only what multiplies love. Leave 3 lines after each sentence for expansion. Decorate margins with a small infinity sign. Journals become navigation maps. Chakabarta 11. Money rivers and timeline repair. Money behaves like water and music. The nervous system either squeezes the flow or conducts it. Scarcity loops often come from vows of loyalty to hardship. Replace loyalty to suffering with loyalty to service and structure. Create 3 pillars. Offer. Clear value in language a child understands. Container. Start, scope, completion, and a graceful exit path. Exchange. Price that matches energy plus a small gratitude ritual. Sign each invoice with a short blessing. May this exchange increase peace for all involved. Wealth becomes ethical weather rather than a storm. Wanda 12. Relational timeline. Repair. Pause. Hand on heart. Breath 3, 6, 9. Name. Description of the pattern without attack. We entered urgency instead of clarity. Reframe. New agreement in 1 sentence. We schedule debriefs at minute 55. Rebalance. Offer or request a fair exchange if needed. Bless. Close with humanity and gratitude. Repair upgrades the relational membrane. Future frictions dissolve faster. Kakiyos to 13. Fascia. Unwinding and micro-movements. Trauma contracts tissue and collapses timelines. Micro-movements reopen corridors without overwhelming the system. Neck halos. Tiny circles like drawing a coin. Scapula glides. Slow shoulder blades sliding down and in. Pelvic figure 8s. Small infinity signs while standing. Or foot spirals. Ankles circling while seated. 5 minutes daily changes how the field perceives safety. Relaxed tissue receives new instructions. Therefore, 14. 9-day timeline. Recode plan. Day 1. Stabilize state with breath and saltwater ritual. Day 2. Choose 1 memory and run triple loop recode. Day 3. Gentle movement and ancestral altar. Day 4. Money river mapping with 3 offers and containers. Day 5. Digital hygiene and schedule sanctification. Day 6. Relationship repair where needed. Day 7. Creative play session without publishing. Day 8. Future rehearsal for an upcoming scene. Day 9. Celebration, gratitude letter, and rest. Repeat cycles as needed. Each pass polishes the mirror. Dawasa 15. Portal codes for chronology. Use number codes as tuners. 111. Lead the day and direct attention. 222. Stabilize routines and support. 333. Express truth with artistry. 44. Build systems and agreements. 555. Adjust in grace without self-betrayal. 26. Steward the heart in public and private SP.